Hello, Audrey. Welcome on in. And hello, Salt. I'll make sure to tell them you were here first, Salt, if Ronan comes in. How are you guys doing? CNN was in here first. Rick's Gaming World was here. Hello, Audrey. And let me make sure I move my camera just a little bit. Yeah, hopefully everyone's doing well today. Today is the day that I'm finally making the Animal Crossing, my very own Animal Crossing characters. But yeah, hopefully you're doing well as well, Audrey. Alright, I'm just gonna get my lighting situation a bit better. Hopefully it's... Glad you're relaxed as well, Audrey. Let me see, hopefully, yeah, it looks a little bit off on screen, but you know what, we'll keep it like that. But yeah, today I'm going to be drawing some Animal Crossing characters. It's going to be fun. And I do have to thank April Honey, another content creator who does a lot of Animal Crossing related content. She gave me the idea to do this, so yeah. So here's what I'm gonna do first. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Tony? How are you doing, Tony? How's your day going so far? It's gonna be a chill art stream today. Just drawing some Animal Crossing characters. Hey, what's up, CNN? You were the first one in here. How's it going? How's your day going, CNN? Yeah, what I'm first gonna do is kind of think of a basic animal. Feeling like crap, but to be honest, but trying to stay positive. Feeling like crap. Yeah, try to stay positive, Tony, and see. So hopefully you push through it, Tony. All right. Yeah, hang on in there, Tony. Oh no, Tony. hopefully you caught it soon this time, Tony. You know what I mean? Hopefully you caught it soon and you're like doing something about it. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. Let me see. My first animal to draw. What should I do? Let's see. Let me see. I'm just gonna choose a animal at random and make it into an Animal Crossing style. Because there's just so many ways I can go into it. Let me see. If I were to randomly choose, let me look up a picture of a frog. If I randomly look up a picture of a frog, that'll kind of give me an idea on what to do. Yeah, Tony, man. Yeah, that's too bad to hear. Hopefully your body isn't hurting, though. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to randomly choose a frog design and to just kind of make it up as I go. Just kind of looking at what the animal style is. So let's see. So I'm just going to make a round. Just a round face. What? Hey, CNN! What? I'm a bit feeling depressed lately, but your streams make me feel so much better. Aw, CNN, you did not have to. That is a lot. That is crazy. You donated $49.99 to the channel. Man. And you know what? I forgot to also welcome you in because you're already a channel member who supports this channel with being a member. Man, that is crazy. Thank you so much, CNN. And hopefully you feel better. Hopefully, you know, you're just hanging out with us, and hopefully, you know, you get through, you know, what's going on with you as well. But you know what? Yeah, much appreciated though. And you know what too? Hey, CNN, what is your favorite animal? And I'm gonna turn that into an Animal Crossing character just for you. Thank you so much, man. Let me put this out here. Hold on. Yeah, we're just here hanging out. Wow, W4CNN. Yeah, much appreciated, bro. That is crazy. That is a lot of money. That is amazing. Yeah, thank you so much for that. And yeah, Tony as well, man. Been feeling horrible the past 3 days. Yeah, Tony, hopefully you get through it. You know, try to keep your mind off of it. Do something productive. Let's see if that helps. And also, Tony, what is your favorite animal? And I'll turn it into an Animal Crossing character for you. Maybe a specific dog that you like, or what, a specific, you know, animal that you have. Hopefully that might work. But yeah, let me know, CNN, if you want. I can make you an Animal Crossing character. Ooh, a fox is good. Okay, cool. So after this frog, I'll do a fox, and then after that, I'll choose something for Tony. But yeah, that is so dope of you, CNN. That means a lot. Because trust me, you guys, we all go through things, because I'm going through a lot right now with my situation, you know, but yeah, you guys, Man, every time I do these type of live streams, I feel like sometimes no one's watching, and then you guys end up showing up, and you guys end up making it way better than I expected. So much appreciated for that, you guys. And again, that's all optional. No one ever has to do anything like that, which is, and the fact that you guys choose to just hang out, hit the like button, donate and stuff. That is freaking cool. Ooh, okay. So a hound. Okay, so just to be specific, a hound dog, right, Tony? A hound dog? A hound dog? Because, I don't know a lot about animals breeds and stuff, like dog breeds, but I'm assuming a hound dog is like a specific one, at least from what I've heard. And then, okay. And the good thing is, CNN, I know there's a fox character in Animal Crossing, but I don't know how it looks specifically, so this is going to be interesting to compare them. So now, I feel like this frog character might look hilarious. Let's see. I'm looking at a frog character, you guys, on screen right here, of a frog, reference photo, real life frog. I'm just kind of getting ideas on how they might look like, or what I could do with one. Yeah, and Animal Crossing characters usually have a big head and a small body, so, and they usually have a cool looking clothing on them. But yeah, but well, okay, but besides what were you guys doing today, CNN and Tony? You guys are just hanging out. What were you guys doing today? You know what? I'm gonna give this one orange eyes, just like this frog that I have here has orange eyes. And I'm gonna try to not. Oh yeah, one of my ideas was I'm not going to outline these characters traditionally. Instead, they're just kind of. Yeah, I'm not gonna outline them at all. Instead, they're just gonna have a darker outline from what their color is. So yeah. Okay, as soon as I look it up, Tony, I know exactly what you're gonna talk about. Yep, cool. I kind of know which one you're talking about now that you mention it. So we'll do that for sure. But yeah, trust me, we all go through things, and it all depends on how we deal with them, and if it doesn't let us affect our entire life, day to day, that means we're doing something right. And by the way, who in here is a fan of Animal Crossing, by the way? Because I know I said this before, I am not too. I've only played one Animal Crossing game fully, which was the Animal Crossing for the Switch, Animal Crossing New Horizons. I did play a little bit, literally a little bit of the Wii one, and I did play a little bit of the mobile one, but these are not my type of games. But I did still have fun with. I still had fun with the one on the Switch, but I can't see myself, I would like to see what they're gonna do with the new one before I even buy it, because I feel like there needs to be a little bit more than just decorating. I feel like there should be more mini games or something. But they are relaxing, though. I know those are more of a cozy style games. That's the cozy stuff. Ooh, so you love Animal Crossing. Okay, CNN, let's go. Yeah, Tony, try. Yeah, I know there's gonna be times where just try to, hopefully you find some other way of going or dealing with, that instead of that, but oh, you remember getting Animal Crossing in 2020? Yeah, that's my first Animal Crossing during the pandemic. During the pandemic, I feel like a lot of us, I at least I know for me, Animal Crossing was the one that I'm like, you know what? Come on, I'll give it a shot. I told myself I would give it a shot, and I did, and it was okay for what it was. You know what? It was one of my in between my normal games where I'm like, you know what? I'll play for an hour to just do a little bit of things here and there. Then I just would move on to the other game. So I did put in a good in total, with my nephews also wanting to play and catch bugs, go fishing. Probably about 100 hours in total, which is not a lot for an Animal Crossing game. But yeah, it's not a lot for Animal Crossing, but I had fun for what it was. Hello, Light Blue Yoshi fan. How are you doing today? Welcome on in. So this frog character, okay, I feel like I want him to have a big smile. So I feel like, let me see, I'm gonna have to, I want to do something where he has a big old smile. But I did have fun, like doing all the little daily tasks here and there. I feel like I like catching the butterflies was actually kind of fun. Going fishing was pretty cool. I just wish you can do more with it. I wish there was like an online thing where you can like challenge each other to do more with the with like competitions or something with catching bugs and things like that. Or I'm gonna make him smiling and things like. I'm gonna make him smiling. Hey Neil, hello Neil. I see you, little frog. Yes, thank you Neil. I see you. My bad. I forgot I have my different setup over here. How are you doing, Neil? Welcome on in. Yep, I have a burgundy tank top today, Neil. Yeah, I'm making my own original frog character. And I see you on this side as well, Neil. Yeah, if you guys want to put in a W for CNN for that cool donation that he made. So cool. $49.99 is crazy. Much appreciated again. And hopefully you're having a good day, Neil. Oops. All right, so I'm gonna keep it simple for now. Okay, so here's where the Animal Crossing stuff comes from. They are usually very pretty cool with making clothing for them. So I'm gonna make this green frog have a bright red sweater. This is a cool. I want to have him having a hoodie. He's gonna be wearing a hoodie, you guys. I'm gonna make him chubby too. I'm gonna make him a little bit chubby. So they're usually very stylish characters. Yeah, exactly, Tony, exactly. Yeah, try to be careful with that. Definitely can, Tony. All right, I'm gonna make his stomach kind of pop out a little bit. Oh yeah, CNN. Okay, so CNN, what do you like about Animal Crossing? What is that? What is it? What is the specific thing that you like about Animal Crossing? Because I know there's a gameplay loop with every Animal Crossing and things like that, so... There's always a gameplay loop that people like. Hey, Zeke Andrew. How are you doing, Zeke? Welcome on in. Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, Tony, as long as you know that, you know, what you need to do, and when it happens, it'll get, hopefully everything will improve even more. Oh, see, that's what I heard a lot of people CNN. Okay, because it is a cozy game, I know I've heard people saying that they can relax in that style of a game. So that makes sense. It is a cozy game. It is one of those types where you can just chill and just kind of get your mind off of things, right, CNN? That's at least from what I've heard people say. And again, these are not my type of games normally, but I can see it being just something where you just, you know, do things that are not stressful. So I get it. And what I'm using, you guys, is a pencil texture brush in here. That's what I'm using. All right, I'm gonna make him have these little funny looking legs. Kind of want him to be stumpy. I'm gonna have him he's gonna be a stumpy frog character. Or actually, hold on. I'm gonna fill it in with the lighter green. He's gonna be a lighter green frog character. Hey, Myth, how are you doing, Myth? Welcome on in. I'm doing some Animal Crossing today. And okay, so you know what? Now, speaking of things that makes us relax, drawing, you guys, is one of those things that has always made me relax. I'm telling you that hours can fly by and it would not feel like 3-4 hours flew by because it just goes so fast for me. I'm in my, I'm in my element. I'm just chilling. And like right now, let's see, I've been drawing for almost half an hour. It doesn't even feel like it. It's almost going to be 20, it's almost going to be 30 minutes and it doesn't feel like it. But yeah. So we all have something, some kind of hobby, something to do to keep us busy and things like that. So, all right. So I'm gonna make him have. Let me see. What kind of sweater would he have? Let's see. Hey, Formula Juan. That's a good name, Formula Juan. Formula One. How are you doing? Welcome on in. Hopefully you're doing well. Okay, I'm gonna kind of do like a stitching in his sweater. I'm gonna do a bit of like a cool little stitch in his sweater. Yeah, how are you doing, Formula Juan? That's a cool name, by the way. That is a really cool name. You know what? Instead of a hoodie, never mind, you guys. Okay. Instead of a hoodie, I'm just going to make him have a cool looking sweater. Cool looking little sweater. And you know what? I'm going to give him a little beanie. Since winter's coming, I'm going to give him a little beanie. But yeah, Formula Juan, are you into Animal Crossing? Or how did you find my channel, by the way? You look like you're new here. Welcome on in. Alright, you know what? Okay, and I feel like for his hoodie, I'm gonna make it match, and it has to be a little one. Let me see. I'm gonna make it a little, even though it's not covering much. No. Yeah, that little hoodie's not gonna work on him. It's probably gonna have to be a folding type of a hoodie. Okay, there you go. That's his little hoodie right there. I'll add a little bit of sheen into his eyes just so it can be a little bit of a reflection. Oh, you know what? I wanted to add a little bit of a rosiness in his cheeks, so let me see. I'm gonna add a little bit of an airbrushing in his cheeks. That'll be kind of cool. All right, and next I'm gonna draw a fox for. I'm a little fox for CNN. There you go. I used to feel the same way about animating, but I haven't Oh, you haven't? Oh, you haven't animated in 2 years. Oh, dang. Hello, Helpmeister. How are you doing? Welcome on in. So what did you used to animate again? CNN, what did you used to animate? My internet on your Switch 2 set a new record for upload download. Oh, that's right. You said you got a good internet this time, right? Your upload speeds, that's pretty dope, Helpmeister. What's your record now, Help? Right, so I finished this little guy. Now let's move on to a fox. Okay. I'm gonna look up a picture of a fox, of a reference photo, and let's see what I can come up with. Oh yeah, so CNN. Okay, cool. All right, CNN, what would you want this fox to be wearing? What kind of shirt, a sweater, a hat? What do you think? Usually they don't wear usually the animals can wear pants and things like that. What do you want this fox to wear? I'll start making the fox face, and you kind of tell me what his personality, what he would have. You let me know about that. $756 down almost. 250 load, upload. I was getting almost 100 before. Oh dang, that's a big difference. Help. That is a big difference. I would have been happy too. I'd be happy too. Oh, Bubbles is here. Bubbles, draw me. I'll get to you eventually, Myth. I need to get through these characters, but I'll get to you when I'm almost done with Tony's character. Hello, Carlos. I see you. Welcome on in. A red and white jacket. Okay. Red and white. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to draw the fox's face first. So I'm going to just do a round. So this fox is going to have more of a angular face. So this is going to be his cheeks, kind of. Let me see. But yeah, that's a big difference, Help. Big difference. Alright, now I'm going to erase this part, and that's going to be... because foxes tend to have a lot of fur in their cheek area, so... But yeah, that's pretty dope. All right, let's fill in. So this fox is gonna be, or you know, an orange color. Oh, Carlos. So today, okay, yes, okay. So Carlos, today I'm actually drawing original. I'm drawing original characters in the Animal Crossing art style, and so far I'm gonna have 2 that I'm drawing. So maybe if I have a chance later or in another stream, it'll be actual characters from the game. But I do like KK though. I like, is that's the white dog, right? KK Slider. That's that KK Slider dog, right? I can't make any promises just yet. All right, so I'm gonna draw a small nose. And let's see. So I wanna exaggerate his eyes, you guys. Let me see. Whoops. But yeah, KK Slider's a cool character, Carlos. I like his little guitar. Now, you know who's my favorite character now that I think about it, just because he looks funny, is that, what's his name? I have it written down. Tortimer, the tortoise. I like the little old tortoise because he looks funny with his little hat. I like the tortoise because he looks adorable with his hat. Whoops. Alright, I'm gonna make sure to draw his whiskers and make it unique. Something has to be unique with his whiskers. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I need to draw the white part of him. Hold on. The white. Oh yeah, so Tony, I was asking, yeah, yeah, you got it right earlier where I asked what kind of specific dog you liked that I can kind of make it into an Animal Crossing dog character. So yeah, that's what I was asking, like something a little bit more specific. So you said a hound dog. So that narrows it down to what I can probably do or find for a character. But how are you doing today, Carlos? What have you been doing? Have you been doing anything fun? All right, I feel like I want to make him very, almost like, I'm going to make him like a very kitty, like, young fox character. Almost like a little boy. Because he has big eyes, so might as well make him into a young fox. All right, cool. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'll do. But yeah, Animal Crossing is one of those games that I remember playing it in handheld a lot. It was one of those where I would watch something on TV or a YouTube video and I'd just be, doing whatever task. And that game actually looked very nice on a big screen TV also. Nothing much today, Carlos? Glad you're liking it, CNN. And I'm doing pretty good on time. So... let me see. Alright, now for the whiskers. Okay. This is really gonna make sure it looks like a fox. So let me make them thinner. Oh wait, I'm gonna need to make sure he smiles though. Hold on. Alright, he has to be unique, so I have to make this smile very cartoony. So I really want to do something like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. But I'm doing good. Thanks for asking, Carlos. I'm doing well today. It's actually really hot outside today. But other than that, I can't complain right now. Because I know when it starts getting cold, Carlos, that's when I'm going to complain. Where things are too cold and things like that. So at least I'm feeling okay. Oh, you know what? He should have... Okay, I'm not done with the black. Hold on. I want to make sure he looks unique. So I want to do something like this. And then now, you know what? Now that I look at it, he needs to have bigger ears. So I'm going to get my liquefy tool. They have a liquefy tool. I'm going to push out his ears like crazy. Because we need to make sure they're bigger. Here, I'm going to expand this. There we go. That looks better. That looks way better. Okay, now... And I feel like this part right here, that he needs to have a few like whiskers. So I'll make 2 of these sticking out. And I feel like he needs to have, let me see. Yeah, something like this in his ears. Okay, now you said a white and red sweater. Okay. Now to make it different, I think I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to make it a pattern. Okay, I'm gonna make him have a hoodie. So this is definitely gonna be a hoodie. And he's gonna be very slim. He's gonna be very slender. Oh, jacket. Oh, okay, okay. It's okay. So, CNN, do you want a jacket or a hoodie? Which one? I can easily change it. Which one do you want? A jacket or a hoodie? I can make him have a cool jacket or a hoodie. Okay, so you said hoodie. Okay, you said hoodie. Okay. So I need to see. All right, cool. Okay. So I know, okay, so to make it a pattern, I want to do white in specific areas. So I might have to do. Oops. Nope, that doesn't look right. Hey, what does the fox say? Hello, Smiley. I haven't heard of that in a long time, Smiley. Welcome on in. So should he, you know what? Should he have a pattern in his hoodie? I feel like he needs to have a cool looking pattern. What do you think, CNN? Should I do zigzags? You know, something to be different. He has to have something in there. Since you want it to be white, I can do zigzag patterns in here. Or something. What do you think? How's your day going today, Smiley? So today I'm drawing original Animal Crossing characters, Smiley. But you let me know, I can always change it. Alright, so he has to have longer arms because he is a fox. So they tend to have very... Oh yeah, CNN. What kind of pants or shorts should he have? Or should he just kind of have his body kind of just out there, like, for example, like this. Like very skinny. feel like he should be taller. Because I could draw him with clothing on. I can make him have like some pants or shorts or something. Ooh, some sweatpants. Okay, cool, cool. I wouldn't have thought of that. Okay, some sweatpants. All right, all right. What color sweatpants do you want? I can draw. You know what? There needs to be blue. I feel like a blue is a complementary color for orange, so I feel like blue sweatpants. Yesterday, you fell asleep with zombie sounds, and now this background will make me sleep for sure. Yeah, this is a very chill, relaxing. It might put you to sleep. It might put you to sleep, Smiley. Hey, Lucas VR. I see you, Lucas. Hello. Welcome on in, Lucas. I see you. How are you doing today, Lucas? Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, this is the type of music that's chill, relaxing music to sleep to. Oh yeah, maybe next time Kirby art for like the game, maybe Carlos. Glad you're doing good, Lucas. Glad you're doing good. Now sweatpants tend, you know what sweatpants do tend to have these little like, hold on, I need to make them smaller. I'm gonna make him have the little, whoops. Hopefully this makes it look like sweatpants. And this definitely needs the little, what do you call them? For his little hoodie. For his little hoodie. Oh yeah, he needs his tail. I almost forgot his tail, CNN. I'm drawing original characters, original Animal Crossing characters today, Lucas. Oh, you like it, Carlos? Nice. Thanks. All right, so he just needs his foxtail, and we're done with him. You see, foxes tend to have a very bushy tail, so let's see. Oh yeah, thanks Tony. Look, I made my original Froggy character, Smiley. That was my first one. A little Froggy with a sweater. He has a red sweater with the beanie on his head. Okay, so foxes do tend to have like a bushy tail. And in different colors too. I might have to add some white to it. I'm gonna add the white to the tip of the tail. And I add a little bit of black to it as well. And I feel like now that I think he has to have something else too. Hey, yeah, Lucas. All right, there we go. Now time to make him smaller. All right, there you go. We did 2 characters so far. There you go. Villager and friends, exactly, Smiley. So there, thank you. Glad you liked it, CNN. Look, that was a good idea. Some blue sweatpants, a zigzag red and white hoodie. And now that I'm done with that, I need to fix him. Hold on. Alright, there you go. That looks better. Okay, now for Tony. Oh yeah, definitely we're gonna save it. It saves on its own, Carlos, so definitely. Now we're gonna look for a hound dog. Oh, so yeah, Tony, hound dogs tend to have those sad looking eyes. Yep, I know which one you're talking about, Lucas VR, I know it. So we're gonna do the sad hound dog Demon Froggy, hilarious. All right, Tony. Let's see. Do you think Froggy will be better with white eyes, not red? Oh yeah. So Smiley, I looked at a particular frog that had orange, bright orange eyes, so that's why I chose it. I wanted it to be way different. Oh, I see it, Tony. Okay, cool. I see it. I just looked some up, Tony. Look. Almost the exact same ones you found. This is how they look. All right, thank you. I just saw that. Perfect. Now I think I know which one I like the most. So I'm gonna make him look, I feel like I want to make him a younger type of a dog. So let's see. Oh, okay, Carlos. So before I get to you, I have I'll get to you eventually, Myth. So it'll be Myth and then Carlos, and then from there we'll see. Okay, yeah, those are adorable looking dogs, Tony. Foxy's the best. Let's go, Smiley. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this was a good one with the fox and all the details. So let me start off with this hound dog. All right, so I need to make sure. So I'm gonna make him brown. I make him a light brown. So we're gonna start off with his long face and very long ears, Tony. We're gonna make sure he has long ears. So yeah, Myth, you're gonna choose a penguin, right? You're gonna be choosing a penguin from your. Is that what Bubbles' profile pic is? I think. All right, I'm looking at this adorable little. I'm gonna see how I want the eyes though first, Tony. Okay. So now I'm looking at those puppy eyes that he has. I want to try and get the eyes just right before I like edit them out. No, I know that's not you, Myth. I know that's not you. I'm trying to get an idea on how I want the eyes to look like. me see how this might look like. Hold on. Oh, do I play Fortnite? No, I do not play that game, Lucas. I tried it once back when it first came out on the Switch, but I never went back to it, Lucas. Yeah, like a sleepy, exactly, right, Smiley? I'm trying to think. I feel like I need to do it the opposite way. Let me see. I need to color all of this black and then add the white in there instead. Oh, thank you, Lucas. Much appreciated for that. You know, glad you're being entertained, Lucas. You know what? I'm gonna give him different colored eyes, or else he's not gonna be able to stand out. So I'm gonna do maybe blue eyes. Just to see how it looks like, and then want to make him look a little bit sleepy. Oh yeah, yes it can too. Yep. I can make him a darker brown. Let me see. It's a good idea. Let me see if it's a better darker brown instead, Smiley. Let me see. instead of black, huh? That looks better, Smiley. Here, let me make, I'm gonna make his nose first. I feel like because I don't have his nose in here, it's looking a little weird, so. Oh, and you know what? Let me see. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, this is what was missing right here too. The way that he has his actual dog mouth. Oh yeah, you know what's funny? You know what's funny, Tony? It's because I didn't draw his nose or the part of the mouth at the bottom. You know, it was looking off. So that was my fault cuz I wasn't it doesn't look right when all the other elements of a dog aren't there. So I made it harder on myself. All right, thank you, Lucas. Much appreciated for hanging on in there for a bit. Thank you and have a good night. Goodbye, Lucas. Thank you for hanging out. A chihuahua? A smiley, a chihuahua? Funny. Yeah, it's because I didn't draw the nose first and all the other elements that make it into a dog. So look, it's slowly getting there. You hate chihuahuas, Tony? That's funny. Oh, and you know what? I'm gonna make sure this dog looks very young. So we're definitely gonna move his eyes lower. We're gonna move his eyes a lot lower, Tony, look. So he can look extra adorable, look. See, that's looking a lot better, Tony, look. Oh, you made a Halloween me? Nice, nice. That looks cool, Myth. Okay, now I'm gonna make the head smaller though, because that's bugging me right now. I'm gonna make his head a lot smaller because it is a little weird. Yeah, now it's a little bit more cute, right? Now it's more adorable. Right now, if I do make it, you know, I'm gonna do a dark blue just to see how it looks like, Tony. And maybe this way it's gonna look even cuter. Let me see. Okay, now it has to have a cool looking blue highlight. This is gonna make it stand out. Watch. Maybe I'll do this to the eye look. And maybe I can make him have that sad look. Tony, watch. What about that, Tony? Does it look too sad or no? Sad or no sad? Or instead, watch. How about this, Tony? Instead, what about this? The extra kinda sad. I think this looks better. I think this looks better. Yeah, they do look sad in real life, but I feel like this looks a little bit better with the almost with the tired. This is more of a dog staring at you, and they look a little bit better this way. Oh, you know what? I can do a few of these little, for his, you know how they have whiskers, kind of. Let me see what else, what other features these dogs kind of have. Yeah, do you like the blue eyes, Tony, or I can change it to a different color? And you know what? This part of the ears, I'm gonna add some white to it. Let's see if it looks, or maybe like a light tan. Or what if I make it into a heart, Tony? What about a heart on his ears, Tony? What do you think? Well, I'm gonna try orange. Let me see. I'll try an orange. A very light orange. Let me see. Actually, maybe a darker one. Let me... Yeah, I'm gonna try orange. Let's see. Oh yeah, orange actually looks better. You're right. It looks better, Tony. Yeah, it does look a little bit better. Alright. Oh, we're gonna be using it in October. Perfect, Smith. Let's go. Not really, but you know what? If you look up characters, Tony, a lot of Animal Crossing characters have different shapes in their skin tone. They can literally have any types of shapes, Tony. I can literally just... That was just an idea that I had, but watch. I can just make this part, instead of a heart, look. You know how some dogs, like these hound dogs, they usually have something in their ears. They can either be solid or they can have, let me see. Maybe a different shade of brown. So that's what I was going for. So watch, I can just... It can just be something as simple as this for a different shade of brown. Oh, it should be darker. I can try it to see how that looks like. Yeah, let's try out a darker brown and see if it looks good. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. Well, you know what? I'll try out his body. I mean, the color after we add his clothing, Tony. What do you want this dog to wear, Tony? Do you want him to wear a shirt? Do you want him to wear like a long sleeve shirt? What do you want him to wear? Oh, you know what? This part of the mouth, let's see if it looks nice. Hold on. That looks better. Look, Tony, the yellow underneath his mouth looks cool. T-shirt and jeans. Let me do the t-shirt and jeans and let's see how that looks like first. What color t-shirt, Tony? We kind of need to have it contrast. So how about a blue shirt for now, and then we can go from there. Because if we have things that are too dark, it won't complement each other. So I'll try out a blue shirt and then we can try different colors. There you go. Now he looks extra adorable. All right, let's see. All right, so t-shirt and jeans. Let me see. I'm gonna make him have a neck too, because so far the characters that I've drawn haven't had any neck. Alright, I'm just gonna fill it in light blue for now. Oh, you know what? Since he's gonna have dark blue jeans, you know what? How about I make him into a... Here, let me try green. I'm gonna do a green shirt instead. Here, let's do, yeah, we're gonna try green first. This is gonna look a little bit better, and then we'll do the dark blue jeans instead. Welcome back, Carlos. Welcome back. Hey, Varen, Rochelle. Hello, I just saw you. Hello, Varen. Hello. Welcome on in. How are you doing today? Oh, and Smiley. So next is Myth. And I'm gonna keep it like this for now, because then I don't think I'll have time to do anyone else. So it's gonna be you guys next. So yeah. So give me 1 second. Let me see. So Myth is next, and then Carlos, and then you're gonna be the last one, Smiley. Okay. But yeah, welcome back, Carlos. Let's do his jeans, you guys. I don't know how tall he's gonna be, so... Alright, so at least with his jeans, I can at least draw his pockets. Alright, he has his little zipper. Oh, you know what? Should he have shoes? Should I make him with shoes, Tony, or just his bare feet? Just like a dog would. Just regular dog feet. Because Animal Crossing characters just have like these little random paws that they have. Like they usually have just this, you know what I mean? Oops. See, look, they usually just have that. Yeah, dog feet, okay. Yeah, Animal Crossing characters have simple round feet. Okay, now I need to look at a tail, though. Their tails, are their tails long or short? Okay, they have a long, little pointed tail. I'm gonna add a little bit of black to the tip of his, and a little bit of yellow. I feel like he needs something else. I don't know what he's missing. You know what? He needs a little bit. Let me see if the white whiskers will look nice. No. I just feel like he's missing a little bit of something. I feel like his... Oh, you know what? I think I know what it is, Tony. Look. The indentation of his nostrils. There we go. And you know what? He needs a little bit of a highlight just to indicate, like... Yeah, that looks a little bit better because his nose looked a little too basic. Hello, Cheeky Pika. How are you doing? Welcome on in. I'm drawing my original Animal Crossing characters, and a few people in the chat. I'm drawing what they want, what they requested. How are you doing, Cheeky? Yeah, I'm gonna try a different brown smiley just to see, but I feel like if it's too dark, it's gonna look a little weird. Yeah, how are you doing today, Cheeky? Let me see. I'm gonna try a darker brown. Hey, Tony, does this brown look okay, or what do you think? It looks a little too much. Let me see. A little bit lighter. That looks too orange. It's a little bit too orange. Or that one, look, that one looks a little bit better. Oh, it is adorable. Yeah, it looks red, right? I know on your screen it looks red, but mine, okay, so it's kind of weird. On your guys' screen it looks red, but mine it's like a dark, it's like a light brown. So let me just go back and keep it like this for now. Let me just go a bit darker, but yeah, it's because there's a little bit of orange in here. Yeah, and see, this looks too yellow. Yeah, on your guys' screen now that I'm noticing, the color's a little bit weird. Oh yeah, you know what? Maybe the dark spots could be the ears, right? Let me see. Right, Smiley? Let me see. What about that, Tony? The dark spots right there. Okay, look better, Tony? Okay. I'll keep the yellow. I'll keep the yellow. And you know what? I'll probably... Yeah, I'll leave it like this for now then. We'll just have them be a very light orange fur. Oh, you know what? He needs something in the sweater. Hold on. He needs a little pocket. He needs to be unique. We can't be basic. He's gonna have a little pocket in his t-shirt. There we go. He looks, now that looks a little bit better. Glad you're doing good, Cheeky. Yeah, they're all looking adorable. Okay, yeah, I kept the yellow, Tony. Look, I kept the yellow. I didn't change it. Oh, okay, so you wanted the one that looked a little too yellow? Let me see. Hold on. Is that one too light? Is that one too light, Tony? Let me know. Here, that one looked a little too light. What about that one? Oh no, see, that looks a little too orange. What about that one, Tony? Okay. All right. It looks like we got it then. All right. Third character down. Let's go. The too light looks good. Okay, let me see. That one, Tony, yes or no? Or do you want me to try a different one? I know there's a slight delay of what I'm Ooh, I need to charge my laptop. A little lighter. Okay, a little lighter. Let me see. Little lighter. What about that one? I'm gonna get my water. I'll be right back. That's perfect. All right, let's go, Tony. All right, Tony's is done, you guys. Let's go. All right, let me go back up real quick. Okay, so Myth, you are next. Perfect timing, Myth. Perfect timing, Myth. You're next. Okay, so what animal do you want, Myth? Yeah, Myth, you are next. You can work at Versace, Smiley. Hilarious. Let's go. Alright, so we're done with this one. Let's go. Alright, so we finished 3 so far, you guys. They do look kind of cool next to each other. Glad you liked it, Tony. Glad you liked it. Oh, you know what, Tony? Hold on. I forgot to color the rest of his body. Hold on, that color. Let me see. Need to do it real quick. Need to fill that in. All right, there you go. Now his entire body is that. There you go. That looks better. All right, have a good night, Neil. Thank you for dropping on in. Much appreciated, Neil. Thank you, Neil. Much appreciated. Oh yeah, you know what? The eyebrows, I feel like I'm gonna leave it. I think I'm gonna leave them white so they stand out, so that it matches with the little white dots for his whiskers. Unless I do them yellow. Let me see. Let me see if they look good yellow. Yeah, there we go. They look better yellow. Yep. They look better yellow. Smiley, thank you. I know, right, Tony? Yeah, in Animal Crossing, they're all friends. Random animals. Just the most random animals. Alright, Myth just left. If you're still in here, Myth, let me know, because you are next. Because I know Myth said he wanted, I think he said a penguin. Or I assumed he wanted a penguin, because that's the profile pic of Bubbles. Yeah, Tony, so Animal Crossing, all you have to do is decorate your house, you know, decorate the inside, outside of your house, do jobs to get money, and basically that's it. So that's why it's a very chill game. Yeah, it's a very decorating style game, Tony. Oh, you're still here. Okay, Myth. Okay. So, Myth, what do you want? So, type it in the chat. What animal do you want? And we'll go from there. Yeah, and then let me know what kind of color clothing. So, what do you want, Myth? Yeah, they've done. Yeah, there's so many similar games they've done, Tony. A lot of companies want to have their own, you know, farming style, cozy Animal Crossing style game. They've all tried to make one. There's so many, Tony. There's a lot. Zootopia. Zootopia, not Zootopia. Yeah, Smiley. He meant like a game, because there's been a game called Disney. I can't think of the name right now. Yeah, not Zootopia. There's a game. Yeah, there's been a lot of these Animal Crossing style games. Alright, so Myth, I'm assuming you want a penguin, because that's what Bubbles is wearing, right? Is that what Bubbles has? Oh, Dream. There you go. See? Dreamlight Valley. Okay. Yeah, these types of games, you know, I rarely play them. All right, so since Myth hasn't said exactly, let me see. I know earlier Myth said, hold on, let me see if I can find what he said. Let's see, Myth, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Just a quick wise, I make a Halloween, okay. Okay, so since Smith isn't here, when Myth comes back, we'll do his next. Okay, so Carlos, what do you want? Oh, Myth, are you ready, Myth? What animal do you want? It's okay. Foxy's too perfect, smiley. Yeah, let me know, or else Carlo's gonna go next, Myth. Okay, so I'm gonna go with Carlos until Myth decides exactly what he wants. Okay, what kind of dog, Carlos? Do you kind of want it to look like, what's his name? What's the dog's name that you said earlier? KK, do you want it to look like, okay, Myth, I'll come back to you, Myth. Do you want him to look like KK Slider, kind of, Carlos? We can do one something similar to him. What kind of color do you want? We can make a KK Slider kind of dog where, do you want him to hold an instrument as well? Okay. And we'll go from there, Carlos. You can tell me, we can make him have clothing. You can make him have, instead of clothing, do you want me to hold? He can be holding something if you want. What's something that you like that he can be playing? He can be holding a guitar. I mean, instead of a guitar, he can be holding something else. He can be holding, I don't know, a game controller, something that you like. Do you like a favorite sport? You can be holding something like that. All right, thanks for lurking, Myth. Thanks for lurking. All right, I'm gonna do him a light gray for now, and then okay. You like basketball? You can be holding a basketball. All right, cool. Now we're slowly getting somewhere. Now, you know what? KK Slider has big eyebrows, so let's do something a little bit differently. Hold on. Let's see. But we'll do our own, we're gonna do a Carlos version of a dog, of his favorite dog instead. Okay, Myth, no problem. Hey Carlos, do you want your dog to look like this? No pupils, just of him always smiling, or do you want him to have pupils? Or what do you call them? Irises in his eyes. So I'll leave it like this for now. Alright, so no pupils. Okay, just him grinning and smiling. Okay. Alright, let's see. What else can I draw? Okay, do you want him to have any clothing? Alright, do you want him to have any clothing? Oh, what the? Hold on, you guys. I forgot to turn something on. Oof. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, do you want him to have any shirt on? So no clothing. Okay, so just, okay, we'll just make him look like KK Slider then. Okay. And we'll make him have holding a basketball. Hello, Super Wario Gaming. How are you doing today? Welcome on in. How's your day going today? Doing good, Wario. Nice. Glad to hear. Glad to hear you're doing well. Yeah, I'm just doing some original Animal Crossing characters today. Yeah, glad you're doing good, Wario. Much appreciated. Thank you for asking. All right, so Carlos wanted him to have a basketball, so let's make one. He does look adorable, huh? He looks adorable. So Carlos wanted this doggy right here. Oh, you do want to put a shirt on. Oh yeah, Cheeky. This is a post workout drink. This was a I think it's blue raspberry, so it tastes like Kool-Aid. It tastes delicious. It's very refreshing. I put some ice in there. All right. So what color T-shirt do you want, Carlos? Yeah. What kind of color T-shirt do you want? All right. There you go. We have a basketball. Yeah, so we've been choosing. So yeah, they've been choosing clothing. So this is what we have so far, Cheeky. Look, we have a frog that I drew with the little beanie, and Tony wanted a fox. No, not Tony. CNN. There you go. CNN wanted a fox with the sweater, and Tony wanted a hound dog with the t-shirt and jeans, and he wanted sweatpants for the fox. CNN. Or a blue shirt. Okay, a blue shirt. These are the types you love. You love these. These are the types of games you like, right, Cheeky? All the cozy style games, huh? Ooh, we got a 10 like hype on the short side. Let's go. All right, so a blue shirt for the dog. Okay. We're gonna make sure it's not too dark, because we've already done a dark. Actually, no. All right, let's see how that will work. Whoops. I hate how sometimes the colors bleed. They sometimes bleed through, which is weird. There we go. That looks better. Yeah, Animal Crossing was the one and only Animal Crossing game that I played during the pandemic. It was actually fun. I remember, even though I didn't play it much, I liked catching the insects, the fishing and all that. My nephew caught me a shark. That was pretty cool. He randomly was fishing and he caught me a shark. And he reminds me every single time he comes, like, hey, remember when I caught you that shark? And then finding the fossils is actually kind of fun. Alright, so with the blue shirt, I think we got it. Alright, we got it. Carlos, your animal is finished. I'm just gonna add, let me see, he needs something. Yeah, cause it was a big shark, and I don't think I ever caught one. He was the one who randomly caught it for me, so he was excited because it was a big shark. All right, so this one's done, Carlos. All right, Myth, are you ready, or should Smiley go next? Let me know. If Smiley isn't ready, then we can just move on. Yeah, if Myth isn't ready, then we can move on to Smiley. Hey, what's up, Jaheim Scott? Thank you. Thank you for that, Jaheim. How are you doing today? Welcome on in. You're welcome, Carlos. Hopefully you liked it, Carlos. But yeah, how's your Monday going, Jaheim? Glad you're doing good. Okay, so Myth is next. Okay, Myth wants a cat. Okay, what color cat do you want, Myth? What kind of color? What color should it be? Should it be? And remember, these Animal Crossing characters can be any single color you want. Glad you liked it, Carlos. Let's go. Because remember, the Animal Crossing has blue cats, pink cats, so it can be any color. Look at all these colors that we have here. Man, I can't believe. Wow, we're already at the 2 hour mark. I didn't even realize. Alright, I'll choose a color for you for now then, Myth. I'll choose a purple cat for now, and we can maybe change it later. Oh, no, not a purple cat. You know what? I'll go with this light pink orange cat just for now. Unless you have a specific color. Because we do need to make a female cat, so we might as well make it pink. So let's see. Let's do a round face. Hey, Epic Legend Quest. What's up, man? How are you doing today? How are you doing, Epic? I'm drawing some original Animal Crossing characters today. Here, let me look up pictures of cats. Pink is good? Alright, man, let's go. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna add fluffy cat ears this time. Yeah, we do need something. We need a female character. We don't have any so far. Yeah, hopefully your Monday's been going well. We've just been hanging out here. I can't believe 2 hours flew by already. Okay, so Myth, what kind of clothing should the cat have? What do you think? Do you want the cat to have a dress? Should the cat have a hat on? What should it be holding? What do you think? Oh, it's okay if you're not an Animal Crossing fan, Myth. We're just making things up as we go. We were just making up, random things that a cat, in Animal Crossing might have. So you don't have to be a fan of it. We're still just drawing animals that kind of look like they can be in the world of Animal Crossing. So if you just name anything that could have, or if not, then I'll just make it up as I go as well. So it's all good. All right, so I'm gonna make sure this cat is extra, extra happy. Let's see. I'm gonna do a light pink. Or actually, like a light orange. No, that's too dark. Let's see. Oh, equipped it hat. Okay, what kind of hat? I can draw any kind of hat. All right, let's see. I'm looking at some cat eyes right now. All right, this cat's gonna be extra happy, so. Or you know what? She instead of having a hat, she can even have a bow in her hair, something different. All right, I'm gonna have her have maybe brown eyes. Let's see how they look like. Because I know Smiley said he wanted a cat, so we can still do a different type of a cat, Smiley, if that's what you wanted as well. All right, now. All right, bow. Okay, that makes more sense. A bow. Oh. Yeah, bow might be better. And you know what? Let me see. I'm going to. Kind of want to make her smiling a little bit more. I want her to be happy. I want her to be like one of those happy younger type of characters. Yep, exactly. You can change the chat up exactly. All right, cool, Smiley. You gonna make it different? Let's go. You gonna make it a different animal? Nice. All right, we're gonna have this cat be a very girly cat, extra girly cat. All right, we're gonna have her. She's gonna have a very small nose. All right, I feel like she needs the same. She needs one more color to kind of. I feel like she needs a yellow. I wonder. She doesn't look good with whiskers. Yeah, she doesn't really look good with whiskers. Now I am gonna fix her face just a little bit because she's looking too much like a little. I want to angle her face. There we go. Now she looks adorable. Now she looks extra adorable. There you go. Hey, what's up, Runaway? It's all good. Don't be sorry that you're late. It's all good. You're doing a Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlocke with a friend. It was our first time, so we bent the rules a bit. That's what's up, Runaway. Let's go. Hopefully you had fun. We've just been here chilling, just drawing Animal Crossing characters. Alright, so you know what? I'm gonna make it. She should have a little dress on or something. She's gonna have a dress, Myth. She's gonna have a bright yellow dress. We want her to be extra girly. All right, Myth. Smiley. No problem. Should she have a dress, Myth? Oh, you know what? Just to make her look like, extra cat-like, she does need to have, hold on, she does need to have this part of her ears inside of here. I feel like she needs to have something girly, so, in her hair. So she's gonna, I forgot, she has the bow. We need that little bow. I'm gonna make it like some kind of a, almost forgot the bow. Okay, Smiley, I'll check that out after. Let's go. So Pokemon Nuzlocke, that's pretty cool. Yeah, you know what's funny? I've never played any of the old games. I know I see my cousins play them, Runaway. So I know of some of the town names of Gen 1, but never played them. Yeah, I've never played the old games. All right, this one's definitely gonna have this part of the. But yeah, that's cool though. Yeah, I never got into the Pokemon games like that because I never owned a Game Boy or Game Boy Color. I only had a Game Boy Advance, so I never got into them when they were like first popular. You know what? I'm gonna erase her nose. I don't think she needs her nose. These Animal Crossing characters don't have a nose. A lot of them don't, so I'm just gonna erase it. Let's see if that makes it better. And then if anything, I'll make it very tiny. Yeah, that looks better. That was way better. Alright, so far I drew a lot. Yeah, the Pokemon games are getting super expensive, Runaway. Especially those classic ones, they are getting super, super expensive. Oh, April Honey's in here. How you doing, April? She's adorable. I see April. She's adorable, April, you guys. So April Honey's in here. And she's the one who gave me the idea, you guys. And I made a custom command for you, April. You guys, April's another great content creator who does a lot of cozy Animal Crossing content, so go ahead and check her out. I'm about to finish Smiley, so I'm about to finish with this one, so I know it's gonna be late for you, but you are next, Smiley. Yeah, how's your day going, April? So far, look at the characters we've drawn. Yeah, she's the reason I created these characters, because I didn't even consider drawing, original characters, so that was fun. These are just villager characters. These are my own creations, and the chat, they're choosing animals, and they're just kind of letting me know what I should add to them. So these are all original created, and Myth gave me the idea for this, Tony for the dog, CNN for the fox. Carlos with the KK dog, and I made up that little froggy right there. You know what? She needs a polka dot dress. I'm gonna do that dress with some kind of a green. Let me see. Let me see if I can fix. No, that looks a little too weird. I'm gonna have to just create my own pattern on here instead. The artsy, oh, you got the idea from the artsy gamer. They're also amazing. I don't think you heard me. Oh, you know what? I don't think I heard you mention that. Okay, but that was still a good idea, though. I wouldn't have heard it because I don't know them, but that's still a good idea, though. April, so the artsy gamer. I forgot about that part. Oh, yours is an owl, Smiley. Let's go. Yeah, I don't think I heard you say that, but still, you know, I know a lot of people create their own versions of video game characters. It's just I wouldn't have thought about it because Animal Crossing is a game that I rarely ever play. So still, thank you for that. All right, so you want an owl, okay? All right, so there we go. We finished our little cat girl. There you go. Yeah, I'll look her up for sure, April. Yeah, and for the most part, I'm doing these very flat, very simple. You know, I could have made these 3D, but I would have not had time to finish them. So these are being done very simple with a color pencil style, you know, flat look. So these are definitely just kind of being very simple, at least on my end, just because a lot of the viewers, I gave them a chance to let me know what they wanted, so I made them easy. So I'm definitely gonna check that person out, April. That's pretty cool. Hey, the Artsy Gamer's here. Hello, Artsy Gamer. April, honey, just told me about you. You've been summoned. Hello. So we're gonna do an owl for Smiley. You're next, Smiley. I know it's late for you, so let me at least get it started. How are you doing today, Artsy Gamer? Those look amazing. Thank you so much, Artsy. I got the idea from April, which she said that you did do this stuff, so that's pretty cool. Let me shout out the Artsy Gamer. I'm definitely gonna sub to you, and let me shout you out, and I'm definitely gonna check you out later on. Here is the Artsy Gamer. A Professor Owl with the small glasses. That's gonna be adorable, Smiley. Okay, so so I know that owl from Animal Crossing New Horizons. Let's go. Trying to motivate to work. All right, Artsy, you're working on some artwork or just other work. We always need motivation sometimes, right? So I'm gonna look at some owls and we'll get the ideas from there. All right, Smiley, we're gonna start off with a brown owl, and maybe, or what kind of owl should we color, Smiley? What should it be? Oh, you're working on adulting too? Yeah. Yes, we're always trying to do that, right? That little Isabel is giving right now, honey. April. All right, we're gonna start off with the big old round head. Ooh, a blue owl. Let's go. That's a good idea. Blue owl. Let's go all out, Smiley. All right, that's gonna look cool. Let's start off with, yeah, there we go. Yeah, can't wait to check out your stuff then, Artsy. All right, so this particular owl, they have those feathers that kind of look like a horn, but that's gonna look cool. So we're gonna make it look like a professor, right, Smiley? Yeah, that's a good idea. A professor looking with little glasses. So now that you're big fans of Animal Crossing, what do you want to see in the next one? April and Artsy, any particular thing you really want to see in the next Animal Crossing? All right, we need big eyes now. All right, I think we should make yellow eyes, right, Smiley? I feel like they should be super bright yellow. Make him serious face expression with little glasses. Okay, he's gonna be very serious. Okay. We're gonna make him very serious, and also that he's very educated, so he's not messing around. He's gonna be like yeah, definitely a strict professor. Smiley, a strict one. Ooh, connecting the Animal Crossing island with an archipelago in different biomes. Man, if they went all out like that, that'd be kind of cool, Artsy. That's actually that's a pretty cool, like, idea. Oh, different personalities let us have different responses and bulk crafting. Thank you. streamline the streamline the crafting, right? That's what Nintendo needs to work at. That I agree with. Some of the tasks in New Horizons were way too tedious, for sure. They made things way too complicated for no reason. Yeah, I hear you on that. I hear you on that. All right, thank you for the lurk. Much appreciated. Artsy, thank you for the lurk. All that helps. Much appreciated. And hello, Gabriel. You want them to be, yeah, individual and sassy, all genders and their personalities, traveling to Nook Miles Islands to be easier. Yeah, they should streamline all of that and make it seamless, right? Like a living, breathing Animal Crossing world. They better do something like that. Okay, now I think, you know what? His beak has to be extra yellow. Oops. Yeah, how are you doing today, Gabriel? I'm going all in with Animal Crossing creation. Smiley is asking me to do an owl, a serious Professor Owl. So far, look what I've drawn, Gabriel. Look at our Animal Crossing friends so far. Glad you're doing good, Gabriel. We have a frog, a dog, a fox, a little pink cat who kind of looks like a mouse now that I'm looking at it, and a hound dog. Little glasses on his beak. Yes, those little professor glasses. That's gonna look funny. Hold on, that's gonna look funny. Oh yeah, we'll make him old. Yep, we're gonna make him old. I know how to do that. We definitely know how to make characters old. Look, he's already angry. Look, he's already angry, Smiley. Alright, we're gonna make him look old, okay?
Grammarly provides a bunch of different suggestions to improve the correctness and style in your writing. Different.
Alright, now let's add those tiny glasses. Hold on. Alright, I'm gonna have to use, let me see, different pencil sketch right here. Hold on, let's see. There we go, Smiley. Look, his little glasses. Now let's make some reflections. Look. Hey, feeling old as hell. Hilarious. Oh, you want them to be bigger? Okay, hold on, hold on. They're too small. Alright, hold on. They're way too small. Here, let me make them in a different... We're gonna make them in a different one so that we can just adjust. They need to touch the eyes? Okay. Let's see how they're gonna look. Hold on. And you know what? We have to make them a different color, Smiley, so it can stand out. So let's make them a red color and see. That's gonna look better. Just for now, because we need to make sure we know. There we go. We have to make them red for now. What about like this, Smiley? Look. Perfect? Okay. There we go. Okay. Yeah, he's already angry, you guys. He's already angry. He's a bitter old owl. A bitter old owl. Alright, let's see what else we can make. Okay, this is actually, this is probably going to be my favorite one. right, let's draw. Let's finish it. Okay, so what should he be wearing, Smiley? Should he be wearing a little cardigan sweater? A little cardigan style sweater to make him look older? Here, let's make him wear some kind of a sweater. Hey, Francisco Garcia, hello. How are you doing, Francisco? It does look adorable. Or a professor's suit, okay. Elegant with. Wait, what's a pappy. What is that? Papillon? I never heard of that. Let me see. Okay, so I'll do a cardigan. Yeah, I think a cardigan kind of makes him look like a librarian, so that'll be perfect. Holding a book, okay. Okay, just like the other one, a bow on the neck, just like the one from, okay. Here, let's make sure it's a different color so it stands out. It might have to be a green color. Some kind of a green. Oh, thank you, Runaway. Yeah, this is my favorite one so far because it looks hilarious. He has a personality for sure. Oh yeah, so what did you guys think when they didn't announce any when they didn't announce anything for Smash Brothers? I mean, for anything Animal Crossing related. Green for villains, evil professor that everyone had in life. That is true. We've all had an evil, almost evil professor, right? Hilarious. Oh, that is funny. That is true, Smiley. We've all had that type of a professor that we hated or we didn't like. Alright, we're gonna make sure the bow is red as well, Smiley, so that way it ties in together. Oh, necktie. Okay, necktie. Necktie is that'll be better. Okay. Necktie is better. Yeah, that'll be a lot better, Smiley. Because the bow is already on the other owl, so this is gonna look better. Alright, well, it'll still be red though. Alright, so there is his bow. I mean, his bow, his tie. Let's finish up his, oh look! I'm gonna make him look extra like he's bothered. Smiley, look. He's gonna look like he's already annoyed at someone. Hey, you're hyping me up too much, Runaway. Yeah, I know people wanted Animal Crossing. I feel like it could have been like that one bigger game just to kind of make people happy because it has been a while, but I still didn't think they would show an Animal Crossing, but yeah, it would have been cool though for fans who are really into Animal Crossing. Yeah, he looks like he's mad. He looks very angry. Thank you, Smiley, for the idea. You love it? Let's go. We'll make some different patterns for him later on, for sure. Fire Emblem was enough. Oh yeah, we're gonna draw his legs. Don't worry, we're gonna draw his legs. Yeah, Fire Emblem looked cool, right? Right, Gabriel. The new Mario Tennis looked pretty cool. The new Yoshi came, did it for me though. That was the game where I'm like, yes, let's go. I was happy. Oh wait, do you want me to have him holding books on one hand, Smiley? Let me know. Should I still should I have him holding books in one hand? Oh yeah, Hyrule Warriors look good. The two Pokemon games for you, Gabriel. Nice. Yeah, for me it was the Yoshi game, the oh, the DLC for Mario Brothers Wonder. I'm actually kind of excited for. A math book? Okay, hilarious. A math book specifically is hilarious. A math book. All right, let's draw the. What would you call them? The talons? Oh, she might be in the DLC, right, Smiley? I didn't even realize that. I think they're gonna add her in there, huh? Because I didn't really pay attention, so they probably will be adding DLC for Rosalina. I didn't even think about that. You just like older games. Trust me, Runaway, you're not the only one. Older games are better. And yeah, they took their time with games back in the day. Runaway, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. A lot of people are going back to the older games anyway, so because people are just tired of all these unfinished games. So yeah, you're not wrong, Runaway. Alright, I just want to add a few more things to the tail just to kind of make it look extra like feathers. There we go. Alright, so we need I need to add one more thing to the. I feel like his feathers need a little something. So I'm gonna add maybe a very light in the tips of the feathers. Yeah, they've been releasing too many unfinished games, broken games these past, few years where companies just expect us to be the beta testers, so people are just tired of it. Runaway. People are just over it. Yep. I know about the details, right? The details. All right, so I'm going to change him holding the books. Yeah, New Leaf. Yep. I didn't get to play that, but a lot of people were playing New Leaf Runaway. That was the game that I always saw people play like crazy. Yes, Smiley, I know a lot about adding details to characters with how they look. So yeah. Alright, we're gonna have him hold the math book. The dreaded math book that people hated. I wasn't a fan of math. Alright, so we're gonna make this math book, I don't know. What color should it be? Let's just do a purple one for now. Yeah, Gabriel! I heard people say that a lot, that that game has way more content and obviously it's older, so yeah. People are just going back to their old games, so people are like, you know what? I'm just going back to my old backlog. People are just tired, you know what I mean? And yeah, especially with these prices that they're trying to charge. Hey, what's up, Chaos? How's it going? Welcome on in. How are you doing, Chaos? Hopefully you're feeling better. Are you feeling better, Chaos, since the other day?
No one can try to impress people and at the same time truly connect with them.
Yeah, Gabriel. Yeah, I know. And then games are being $80. I know, like, for example, I paid $80 for Mario Kart World, but that was the first $80 game. So I get it. It sucks. It sucks. Oh, way better? Alright, let's go. Glad you're feeling better. Oh, no, it's all good, April. No problem. It's all good. Thank you for lurking, and hopefully that commission's going good. You're locked in with that commission. That's pretty cool to hear. No worries. A lot of people are just like to hang out and never say one word, but lurking does help. What? Wait, the Kirby Air Rider amiibos are 50 each? I did not know that. I did not know that. Runaway, that is crazy. Yep, Smiley, yep. I will be drawing those straight lines. I just want to I want to make sure that this is a math book. Watch. Want to keep it simple and it says like math. Yeah, we're gonna add those straight lines for paper. Real. Yeah, that is expensive. $50. That is crazy. Exactly. They never mention prices. They never mention prices because, yeah, that's Nintendo for you. That's Nintendo for you right there. All right, there we go. Look, we finished your angry Professor Owl, Smiley. This is my favorite one. This is definitely my favorite one. That was fun. Oh yeah, April Honey. So if you're still in here, April, since you're the one who gave me the idea to do this, and I know it was, inspired by the artsy gamer. If you're still in here, if you want, you can choose an animal, and I'll make Animal Crossing one just for you as well. And I feel like yours will be the last one. So I drew 6 animals today. Thank you, Runaway. Yeah, that's my favorite one so far. We went all in. Thank you, Smiley, for all those suggestions, for those details. That was fun. I'll probably end up coming back to these and making them a little bit more detailed, but yeah. All right, I'm just gonna move the animals around. Oops. Oh yeah, cause see, I remember you liked Ellie the elephant is your favorite Animal Crossing character. All right. So what color do you want your elephant? And also, do you want it to have a hat? Do you want it to have any clothing? What do you want your Animal Crossing character to have? And you know what? I'll probably end up coming back to this series and maybe doing a part 2 to this eventually. And that way, people can do more suggestions eventually. So I'll end with you. Because I should be at close to the 4-hour mark by the time I finish that elephant one. Hey, what's up, Jaden? All right, Chaos. Hopefully, you know what, Chaos, by the next time I get to you, you'll definitely be the next one in. I wasn't expecting to draw this much today. But definitely, Chaos, I'm going to do a part 2 to this, so. Because I know I won't have time to do 2 more, but then definitely, yeah, definitely it'll be Chaos and Gabriel. How are you doing, Jaden? Hopefully you're doing well today. Yeah, today it was people who were, in here first, but definitely you guys will have the next dibs on what I should draw. Chaos and Gabriel. Okay, so April said, oh man, just a quick reminder, April, that here's her channel. Lots of animal related content right there. Okay, so an elephant, a tan cutesy cheeks, okay, and a tulip hat, okay. A tan elephant, okay. Tan elephant, cutesy hat, okay. But yeah, I'm doing good, Jaden. I'm doing good. Just hanging out here. Oh, yeah, just hanging out here drawing original Animal Crossing characters with the chat. How are you doing? And we just got a raid by Invincible on the short side. How are you doing, Invincible? What were you streaming today? If you're still in there. Sorry, I saw your message late, Invincible. On the short side. Yep, I remember you saying that's your favorite. That's pretty cool. Alright, let me put up my raid screen. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, let's go. So yeah, you guys check out Invincible. I'm gonna shout you out on the other side as well, Invincible. Thank you so much for the raid. Hopefully that went well for you. Oh, and yeah, April, Chaos is another content creator. I'm gonna shout out Chaos's channel again right here. Alright, you got school tomorrow, Jaden. Thank you for dropping on in. Jaden, have a good day at school and have a good night. Much appreciated for dropping in. Alright, so let's do this tan one. Yeah, much appreciated, Invincible. Alright, I'm gonna look at a picture of an elephant. Alright, so I'm gonna interpret this in my way and see how it goes. And we can always make changes to it, okay? So let's see. So we're gonna draw a round face. Yep, chaos, exactly. Alright, you know what? Before I forget, Runaway, here. I'm gonna write out at least you guys for now, and that way, for next time, I'll know so I won't forget. Because I know I will. So I'll write you guys on the list. So let's see. So it's going to be Chaos, Gabriel. So Chaos, Gabriel, and Runaway. Alright, there you go. You're gonna make a rough sketch in Mario Paint? Let's go. Alright, there you go. I wrote you guys on the list for next time. Alright, so I'm gonna start off this. I know you said tan, but I want to do a darker outline instead of using black. That was one of the goals I wanted to do, was not use a black outline. Alright, so this tan could be a little bit lighter. Oh yeah! You want this to be a female, correct? You want this to be a female elephant? I'm assuming, so let's see. I'm gonna draw, let me see, she said with cheeks. Like, cutesy cheeks, okay. But I'll make sure she has a big eye. Okay, very girly, okay. Very girly. Female, not a he-male, hilarious. Yeah, no problem, Runaway, no problem. Alright, I'll draw a few. Of these, and I wonder, let me see, I'll try some, I'll make her have green eyes. Let's see if that looks nice. I'll make it look extra anime-ish. Alright, now, let's see. So, you said a tulip hat. I'm gonna look up a tulip hat. Tulip hat. Let's see if I can. Oh, one of those, almost like a bucket. Almost like a bucket hat. Okay, that's the name of these. I didn't think that was a. Okay. It does look like a tulip. Alright, alright. Alright, I'm looking up some examples right now. Okay. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Oh, so today feels girlier? Nice. Alright, Runaway. Thanks for dropping on in. Alright, cool, Runaway. Yeah, I'm gonna slowly be posting these on the short side and then eventually like one long edit, like one long video, like time lapse of this stuff. But yeah, thanks for coming on in, Runaway. See ya. Have a good night. Much appreciated. Yeah, we'll go extra girly then. Let me see. And I'll make her rosy cheeks. I'm gonna use the a soft blend airbrush for her cheeks. Yeah, have a good night. Much appreciated for showing up and just hanging out with us for a bit. Let's see. Under this character, you can write from who the viewers come, so you remember this can be a new format for that. Oh, that makes sense. All right, Smiley. Here, before I forget, you're right. That's actually a good idea. Let me see. Before I forget, I'll write it in a cool looking. Let's see. So this one was from me. Oops. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let me see. So that was me right here. This one was CNN. CNN. This one was Tony's idea right here. Tony. This one was Carlos. This one was Myth and myself because we wasn't sure exactly, but we did a collab for this one. So Myth and this one Smiley. Yeah, it's a good idea. There we go. It's a good idea. Oh, thank you, Gage. Much appreciated. How are you doing, Gage? I forgot about it. We got a raid by Invincible. Forgot about it. The black screen of death. Thank you so much. Glad you were in there to let me know. Thank you, Tony. Much appreciated, you guys, for all these ideas, because this made it way better than just, me coming up with, ideas. So this was perfect. Hello, Rouster. Good evening. How are you doing, Rouster? Oh, glad. Oh, hopefully you had a good dinner and a good workout. That's what's up. Yeah, we're just doing some Animal Crossing characters today. Yeah, I know it's very late for you, Rouster. All right, so now we're gonna draw. Yeah, she wanted a tulip hat. Good but tired. Yeah, you're gonna definitely need a good rest, huh? Oh no, you might have pulled a lat. Dang. Oh, you guys just got out of the bath and soccer Gauge. So today I'm doing original Animal Crossing characters, and in the chat, the people who are in here first, they got dibs on what I should create, Gauge. So that's what I did today. So we're gonna end it today with this elephant that April Honey wanted me to draw, or that I suggested. And she gave me the idea. She liked elephant, and she wanted a hat and a tan elephant. So yeah, that's what we've been doing today. Oh, Animal Crossing characters. Oh, we have a soccer game tomorrow. So how did soccer go today then? Hopefully that went well for you. Yeah, hopefully that went well for you. All right, so now, what color tulip hat do you want? Was there any specific tulip hat color? I can always change it, but that'd be cool, Smiley. Can you imagine, Smiley, if we can like, you know what? I feel like we're gonna create our own Animal Crossing instead of villager this time. Our own. Maybe we'll be able to create our own Animal Crossing actual animal villagers this time. That'd be kind of cool, Smiley. Our respective draws be so cool. All right, purple, nice. That's what I was kind of thinking. It's a good contrast to this. Okay, she kind of looks cool with her little bucket hat. Ooh, yeah, we can definitely make the eyes purple. Yep. We can test out the different eye colors and see which one is the best purple, April. All right, let's see if this same purple might work. I'm not sure. Let's see. What about that purple, April? Do you think that'll look good? Because, yeah, your choice, purple or green. Yeah, the green does contrast it, but we can do either or. Because someone could make a small video with our characters in like Animal Crossing anime skit. That'd be kind of cool, Tony, huh? A little skit. Ooh, your soccer game was at 5:45 gauge. Nice. So yeah, we can keep this purple if you like. Oh, you like the green? Okay, yeah, I like green myself because it's a good contrast to the purple. So cool. I'm glad you're liking it. But yeah, that'd be kind of cool, right, Tony? All right, let's see. So far, do you want any patterns in the hat, April? Any pattern in there? Do you want polka dots? Anything? We can do different colors like in the hat, or we can just leave it alone. It's up to you. Yeah, I should be streaming tomorrow, Gage. I should be streaming tomorrow, unless something comes up. But yeah, should be streaming tomorrow. Oh, like flower. Okay, like a flower pattern. Okay. Let's see. We can do a flower pattern. Um, I'm still deciding. Not sure just yet. Yeah, I'm still deciding on that, Gage. Not sure if it'll be a multiplayer game this time or not, but I'm gonna have to check to see which game I haven't streamed in a while, but oh, she kind of does look like Dumbo, like an adorable version of Dumbo, right, Smiley? She kind of does, with the eyes and everything. You know what? I feel like yellow flowers might stand out. Let's see if that works. Some yellow flowers. All right, Gage. After 5:45, I'll see you tomorrow. At soccer, nice, nice. Hello, Lady Emerald. It's gonna take me a while to remember your name, that it's you. How are you doing, Emerald? Welcome on in. How does that look like, April? Some yellow flowers. I kind of like the contrast in there. What do you think? Yeah, how are you doing, Lady Emerald? I'm gonna make sure to change your custom command eventually, Emerald. All right, let's get. Oh yeah, so let's draw her body. Is she going to be wearing a dress, a shirt? What is she going to be wearing, April? She's precious. All right, nice. Glad you're liking it so far. So just Emerald now. All right, cool, cool. Yeah, I can make her have a dress or a shirt. Ooh, a dress. Okay, what color dress? We can still have a purple dress, a green dress. Yeah, you let me know the colors, and we can go from there. I'm looking at some other Animal Crossing designs, and just to kind of see what other ideas I can come up with. Oh, rarer than diamonds. Okay. All right. Let me. I'll write that down. Emerald. All right. I'll make that change next time. All right. We'll see which one looks better. Let's do. You know what? Purple. The same purple like the hat might work, and we'll go from there. Oh yeah, yes. I've been noticing they usually have a bubble dress. Same thing with the shirts. You know, they're very simple for like the male characters. They have like a rounded shirt. So we'll see which one looks good. But yeah, Emerald, we're just chilling out here, doing some Animal Crossing characters. Oh, a mother elephant with twin kids. Hilarious. That'd be cool. She could have little adorable baby villagers just like what's the Tom Nook kids that he has, right? All right, Rouster. Thank you so much for yeah, you're gonna rest up. Thank you for dropping on in, Rouster. Have a good rest of your night. Dude, why is it bleeding through? What the heck? Hmm. Yeah, that is very weird. Huh. Let me try it again. There we go. Okay. Why is it bleeding through? Yeah, no, the line of the dress smiley wasn't drawn in all the way, so it was bleeding through. Hilarious. But yeah, Tom Nook has little kids, so imagine little baby elephants. That'd be pretty cool. All right, so she looks like she's dancing or just being very happy. No, hold on. Her legs need to be a little bit longer. There we go. That looks better. There you go. And I still think that she's missing something in the eyes, so I feel like she needs a lighter part of this for the eyeball. There we go. That looks better. Yeah, yeah, we were just talking about that, Emerald. We were talking about, since they didn't announce anything for Animal Crossing, what if, what we were talking about what we would like to see in the next Animal Crossing game. But I feel like that could be something for next year. They'll announce it next year so it can be released for the following year. I feel like they're really gonna take their time with it this time. At least for the next one, yeah. Yep, she did. Yep, exactly. She needs her little tail. Let's see. I feel like we're about to be done with her. Let's see if the little tail.
So I went to my family doctor. He said, "Oh, yeah, parents."
And I think the dress, You know what? The dress might need a simple pattern on it. But that will be like a little bit of stitching, but I'll do that at the end. Let's see. She's gonna need, yeah, her little tail. And elephants don't have long tails anyways, so I feel like there we go. There we go. We finished her, April. Hey, hello, Winters Wasteland. Isn't it adorable? We're drawing April suggested this elephant, tan elephant with a purple dress. How are you doing, Winters? Welcome back. Yeah, they have the trunk. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to ruin it, but let's see. Let me see if I can add a few more details to the dress, but she should be good though. Yeah, I might be able to add like a little seam to the dress or something, but yeah, maybe a wavy pattern or something. Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, maybe very light. A very light, Oh, I know, right, Tony? Maybe a purse. If April wants a purse, April, do you want a purse or just like that? I feel like she's done. I feel like she doesn't need a lot of extra, but we could add a purse. I'm doing great, so excited, no one. Oh yeah, Winters. So my channel is mainly games, but I also do at least try to do once a week fan art because I have an entire playlist of all fan art, especially Nintendo related stuff. So I'm always doing something art related on this channel, even if it's edited videos as well. So yeah, she could have an accessory, April, or if you think she's done, then she's done. Yeah, right, April? Gabriel said a Birkin is crazy. Hey, Gabriel, a Louis, a Chanel. Yeah, I think she's done, you guys. I think she is. Oh yeah, let me write in the name. Hold on, let me write in the name, just like in the other ones. So look at the other ones we've done so far. Winters. These are our other animals that the chat in here suggested. So we had a lot of cool ideas from people who were watching all our. Oh yeah, they do run. They do run with the little weeds in their hand, right? I can draw the little pieces of grass. Let's see how that looks like. Oh, thank you so much, Winters. Thank you so much. Beyond cute. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do a part 2 and more to this, you guys, on the channel. Just to break up, in between all the other games that I play. So that's gonna be fun. This is actually one of my favorites so far, is the owl that Smiley suggested. Look, An angry Professor Owl. I know. I'm surprised they don't have water villagers. I wouldn't have noticed if you didn't point that out, Emerald. I would not have even thought of. That is crazy how they haven't even done that. So there we go, and that was a good suggestion, Smiley, to write in the name so that we know who's it from. Yeah, like yeah. No, I didn't make your dog darker, Tony, but because the lighting in the room changed, Tony. He's due. Yeah, they'll survive out of the water, Gabriel. They have a lot of random animals in the water. I mean, outside of the water. Yeah. Oh, they'll live in the water. Oh, okay. Hello, Doom. Welcome in. So yeah, Tony, it looks darker because the lighting has changed. It's like super dark in here, so the camera kind of compensates for like the darkness in here. That's just how the camera picks up the light. Welcome back. Welcome back, Helpmeister. Yeah, how are you doing today, Doom? Welcome in. All right, let me put in a piece of grass in her hand. Let's see if it looks good. All right, look, that looks kind of simple, right, April? Oh, wait, you know what? I need to fix her. She looks like she's falling. She looks like she's gonna tip over, you guys. Hold on. There we go. Now I feel like she needs to definitely be with the others, you guys. Hold on. I'm gonna put her together. We're gonna copy and paste her on this side, you guys. So there you guys, you go. I'm gonna combine her with this one right here. Tony Kawasaki, hilarious. Ah, thank you, do much appreciated. And hello, Savvy, I see ya. How are you doing, Savvy? Welcome in. Oh, 2 more likes for 30 likes. Let's go, Smiley. I didn't even notice. Tony Kawasaki's hilarious. Guys, guess what? I'm able to complete your. Oh, you beat your entire one? Wait, you beat the whole game, Savvy? That is crazy. That game is so hard. That game is so hard, Savvy. Congrats on that. On Mario Sunshine. Welcome back, Myth. Welcome back. Yeah, how are you doing today, Doom? Cool. 2 more likes for a 30 like hype. Let's go. Oh, you know what? I haven't even shown off. Hold on. I haven't shown off the entire process, you guys. Look. Here is the time-lapse video on how we did. Hold on. Let me zoom in all the way. No problem, Savvy. No problem. Yeah, congrats, because that game is hard. That game is tough. Man, how many... I can't believe 4 hours passed by. That's crazy. I didn't even think it was that long, you guys. It didn't feel like that long. Is YouTube acting up, you guys? How's YouTube doing? Are we getting dropped frames or something? Ooh, I think I'm getting dropped frames, you guys, on my end too. Ooh. Here, let me close some of my windows. I feel like I'm getting dropped frames too. Something's probably wrong with my Wi-Fi, you guys. Yours too, Winters? How's it going? Is it slowing down or something? Yeah, you guys, it looks like I'm getting dropped frames on my end. Oh no. But I'm doing good, Doom. Yeah, it's showing red on my side, you guys. Ugh. Ah, dang, yeah, it's showing that it's really bad, but... Ooh, thank you for the 30 like hype, Helpmeister. Much appreciated, you guys. Thank you. Yeah, I think my internet's going crazy, you guys. Oh no. Yeah, everything's going so slow on my end. Yeah, I'm getting dropped frames like crazy, Helpmeister. Everything's running slow. Yeah, everything's going crazy slow. Oh man. Yeah, so this is gonna be the perfect time for me to end, you guys, because man, it's going so slow. Oh, you just got an Animal Crossing ad. It's crazy. Oh, a Vine meme. Hilarious. Yours isn't dropping? Oh, okay, Myth. Yeah, on mine. Oh, man. Yeah, you guys, nothing is loading up for me, but you know what? What I'm going to do, let's manifest this, right? Exactly, winters, right? Yeah, everything's going slow. I don't know what's going on, but hello, Stephen Crawford. How are you doing? Welcome on in. Hopefully, you're doing well today. Yeah, everything's going slow right now on my end, Stephen. I'm almost at the 4 hour mark, and I started getting. Oh, okay. It's still pretty bad on my end. Hmm. Yeah. Hey, Lotus Esprit, blame the data centers for the lag. Texas is about to implement new regulations during peak times. Massive issues nationwide today. Oh, that sucks, Lotus. But how are you doing? Yeah, I'm just checking to see. Yeah, it's just showing that I'm getting dropped frames right now, you guys. So if it looks okay on your guys' side, then it should be okay. Bye, Smiley. Have a good night, Smiley. Much appreciated. Oh, okay, Winters, that worked for you? Okay. Oh, yeah, you know what? Unless things are being throttled on my end, because I have been on for a while, so maybe everything's just slowing down for me. But yeah, how are you doing today, Lotus? Welcome on in. I guess what I can do for now is just. Yeah, I can see the chat moving, which is good though. Maybe I should add some buttons in here as well. Maybe just two buttons. Oh, thanks you, Savvy. Yeah, Animal Crossing characters are extra adorable, so it made it, and I made sure to keep it very simple so that it looks extra easy for me to draw too. Thank you, Savvy. But yeah, the chat is moving. Oh, hello, Duck. How are you doing, Duck? I see you now. Welcome on in. Hello. Thank you, Daytona. How are you doing? Welcome in. Oh, you there was issues in Atlanta this morning. All right, Lotus. Dang. Daytona Beach. Yeah, welcome in Daytona. You might even use a few exclamation points, right, Winters? Yeah, Myth, there's a lot of lag on my end, you guys, and you know what? I feel like, yeah, I'm gonna have to, let me see. Yeah, my brother's not using the Wi-Fi that I'm thinking of, but I feel like I think you're right, Lotus. Maybe it's finally throttling on my end because I have been online for a while, and that's probably what's going on. So, hmm. Yeah, it started lagging these last few minutes, but luckily it was right towards the end, which is good. Yeah, let me see. You know what, you guys? The good thing is, yeah, I'm gonna end the stream now, but I'm gonna raid Cheeky Pika again. I raided her last night. No, when did I? Was it last night or the day before? I don't remember. I know it was with the one of my. I know I raided her not too long ago, but yeah, exactly, Emerald, exactly. But yeah, I'm gonna raid Cheeky Pika again since she's playing Pokemon. So if you guys want to go in on a raid, I'm gonna leave the links in here. And yeah, I've been streaming for 4 hours, you guys, and it was really fun. But I'm definitely gonna make a part two to this. It was really fun, and that way more people will have a chance to suggest an animal for me to draw. It was really fun. But yeah, I am gonna end the stream here, you guys. But thank you so much for watching. It was really fun. So thank you, Lotus, for coming in here. Gage, Helpmeister, Winter's Wasteland. Thank you so much for coming in again. Hopefully to see you more. Thank you, Daytona, for showing up. Emerald, Myth, Gabriel. Let's see. Doom, April Honey, Stephen Crawford. Let's see, who else did I miss? Savvy was in here. Yeah, Myth. I got Myth. Yeah, Tony. Yeah, I go Tony. And Rouster just left. But yeah. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and see you guys later on. Bye bye. Yeah, good night, Gabriel. Thank you.